Example 1. f of x equals 1 over x plus 1 minus 5. Before I even begin to graph this function, I want to begin with finding the vertical asymptote and the horizontal asymptote. And remember, I can use that standard form to find this information. So the standard form of the reciprocal function is f of x equals a over x minus h plus k. We know that we're going to need h and we're going to need k in order to find the vertical asymptote and the horizontal asymptote, because the vertical asymptote is x equals h and the horizontal asymptote is y equals k. So looking at this example, this specific example, positive 1 is in the position of h and negative 5 is in the position of k. So I can see here that my vertical asymptote is x equals negative 1. Notice here you have to change the sign for the asymptote. For the vertical asymptote only. And then our horizontal asymptote is going to be y equals negative 5. So when I go to my graph in my coordinate plane, I need to go to x equals negative 1. So that's going to be right here, negative 1 on the x. I'm going to draw a dotted line at that asymptote. And then for my horizontal asymptote, y equals negative 5, I'm going to go to negative 5 on my y. And I'm going to draw a horizontal line at that asymptote. So these are kind of like my new axes. Now I don't have any stretches or squishes to this function. So once I have the new axes, I can pretend that I'm graphing my parent function. So I can graph my parent function points at 1, 1, 1/2, 2, 2, 1/2, negative 1, negative 1, negative 1/2, negative 2, negative 2, 1/2. And once I have those points with my new axes, I can go ahead and draw my graph. Make sure you approach those asymptotes, but you don't intersect them. And this is the graph for this function here. So all we have to do is shift our axes using our asymptotes and then graph those key points with our new axes. So when we're defining our domain, remember that your domain is correlated directly to your vertical asymptote. So this is going to be all x's such that x cannot equal negative 1. And your y's are going to be all y's such that y cannot equal negative 5, because that's directly correlated to your horizontal asymptote. Now, of course, there are other ways to graph this function. You could graph the original points for the parent function and then shift them left 1 and down 5. You could make an XY table and then plot your points after you substitute values in. So this is just one technique, but this is by far the simplest technique that's taking advantage of understanding asymptotes.